Greetings, gentle viewers, and howdy howdy. It's time to check out of the library.
You aren't seriously suggesting that, are you? Let's try again!
You're right, Damon. I'm very sorry. I guess what we really should do is book it. I'm so sorry, Damon. I know I have a lot of issues.
Well, I am very disappointed in you.
Oh.
And that's what you get! We're never doing an intro like this ever again. You understand, right? You understand, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
I'll behave. We're the Bittersweet Gamers.
I'm the opinionator.
And I'm We Squared.
I feel as though I have fewer brain cells than I did before.
You're welcome.
That's not something you normally thank people for, Billy. Pharmacy drug cosmetics.
Let's go see who's in here.
For when you need cosmetics for your drug pharmacy.
I don't know what you're talking about. Supplement. Do we have any Protein Zyme X?
Hey, that's a good point. I bet we do.
These shelves are crammed with a lot of stuff that looks like medicine, if the medicine were in doses that were like a gallon big.
Dude, you see that whey protein over there? You know,
Fair point.
That looks exactly like the whey protein right there.
That's a good point. Unlike the medicines I'm used to seeing, these ones look way more potent.
It's freaking whey protein or other sorts of supplements.
Well, look, it says Pulament.
I know it does say Pulament.
You know, this place is really big and empty and kind of sterile, just like a doctor's office.
I kind of like the vibe it has. Wait, what does that mean? Maybe you should talk to Mikan, though, before you look at everything and make her completely lose the dialogue that she would have. You know, like exactly what happened to Peko.
Shut up!
I'm sorry, I'm losing my dialogue!
What's with you? It's almost like you, as the ultimate nurse, are excited with all the nursing medicaments here.
I'm not going to say squee. Nobody actually says that, right? I'm sorry. I got so excited I started shouting. Yeah. I was so happy that someone talked to me.
I'm kind of scared. If someone else was in here and I talked to them first, would she stab me?
I'm sorry I said you. Before, people either hated me or were grossed out by me because I'm so ugly and hideous.
Who has she been hanging around that has told her she is ugly? Maybe it's all the talk about, like, farting and bodily functions that gross people out.
It's important to face this stuff and think of them realistically.
Yeah.
Well, then you're not embarrassed by them anymore.
You're right. Those are such sad choices. More importantly, is this a drugstore? It looks pretty spacious. I, as a robot, cannot read.
I'm sorry you can't read in a drugstore.
But it looks like there's no one here either. Not surprised. Mikan? Are you okay?
With all these medical supplies, I'm pretty sure we can handle most illnesses or injuries. If you don't feel well, let me know. I'll give you lots of shots.
I don't like the sound of that.
I'm sorry you need a shot.
No, you're not.
Lots and lots of shots.
Get away from me. That sounds dangerous. When it comes to shots, I should definitely decline.
Would you like a shot already? Shot!
No, seriously, I'm fine. I have more than enough energy.
Do you want me to take off my clothes?
Well, now that's a horse of a different color. Toodaloo.
That's cute timing that you left and all, but we still hadn't looked at everything.
Yeah, we had. Literally everything else was the camera, the monitor, and the supplement.
What? There wasn't? You can't look at the medicaments or the ointment or the press or the detergent? And where's the cosmetics? We were promised cosmetics.
Maybe it's that back there.
Do you know what cosmetics are?
Do you? Well, I guess you were married, so you would know more than I would.
Yes, and not only that, but my ex-wife was really into makeup.
That's true. But yeah, see, it's just the camera, the monitor,
And the
and
insecticide.
the implements. Oh, yes, insecticide.
And the insecticide. Next to the detergent.
Huh?
Don't get them mixed up.
I mean, if you don't want bugs in your clothes, you're solid.
I'm sorry I put bugs in your clothes.
Oh my god! Squish, squish! I'm never letting you two do my laundry again. I don't know why you let us do it before. Oh yeah! While I remember, I wanted to tell my theory about what I think is going on already. I just want to get it out here now so that if I'm right by about at least 20% of it, I can gloat about it later.
I don't think there's any chance that you're right, but if you are right, then...
Okay, so in the beginning we had Nagito talking to someone, spouting his usual nonsense about, come on, let me know,
yeah.
I'll help you kill me.
Then shut up! Punch!
Womp.
By the way, I'm sorry if I don't get this out. Look at the pig on the sign. Look at the pig on the sign.
That is a pig on a sign.
That is like a reclining pig
In a sandwich.
in a sandwich.
Pork burger.
Well, it's a bun.
Anyway, so then someone, probably Nekomaru or Kazuichi, given how they were acting in the morning meeting, wanged him. They probably thought they killed him. That's why they're panicking so much. For example, in the first game, the second murder was like in the heat of the moment. The murderer got so angry that without thinking, BAM! So it would make sense if this murder kind of happened the same way. We've already been told about a serial killer, just like in the first game, Sparkling Justice, who only kills evildoers. Well, if they think they've killed one person, then the person who thought they killed is probably going to pressure the other one to kill too, so that they're kind of in on it so that they could both leave, because we haven't been told about the whole colluding thing yet.
Well, we don't know that you can't collaborate. There's
Right.
no rule about it. And besides, the rules are irrelevant since there's still Usami rules in the handbook.
That's true. That's true. So what I think is going to happen...
And no rule about fighting Monokuma. Like I keep pointing out, but I'm telling you as one of the biggest differences between the two games.
Right, but you know, Monokuma has Mono Beast.
For now.
So, someone's going to be coerced into actually killing someone, and I think that if they try and frame it with Sparkling Justice as the murderer, just like in the second game with Genocide Jack, I think the only person it would make any sense is Fuyuhiko, the Yakuza member. So I think someone's going to kill Fuyuhiko. It's going to be either Nekomaru or Kazuichi, because the other one thinks they killed Nagito. Then Nagito's going to be like, oh, by the way, I'm fine, guys. I just got blonked in the head or blubbed in the dead or something. And I think that that's more or less the gist that this trial's going to go in. Dressing it up to be like it was done by Sparkling Justice just fits another parallel with the first game.
In the first game, what you're saying is, in Chapter 2, Genocide Jack is what we found in the library. Here we come to the library and we find out a book about Genocide Jack. We hear of another serial killer, Sparkling Justice.
Mm-hmm.
In the first game, or in addition to finding out that one of the students there was Genocide Jack, like another character tried to frame the crime on that serial killer. So since we found out about Sparkling Justice, you're saying that...
Someone's going to try and frame it on Sparkling Justice.
And that somebody here is Sparkling Justice.
I'm
But that's
not
probably
su-
not going to be
that-
it. But that would be... Those are the parallels...
That would be really
that you're expecting.
And you know, as soon as Sonya gets back with the others, she's going to gush about Sparkling Justice. And who's always around Sonya listening to her? Kazuichi! So they're the two suspicious ones.
I think that Sonya is either going to kill someone or be the victim. I do not think she can make it through this game.
So if even 20% of that is correct, I'm just going to gloat. And if not, I'm just going to quietly accept my shame.
I don't think that Fuyuhiko... I think he might make it through the game. I'll be really surprised if Chiaki does not make it through the game.
Yeah, because of her role.
And...
I think Ibuki might bite it.
Probably.
And Mahiru.
Oh, no.
I'm pretty sure her attitude's going to get someone rubbed the wrong way.
Akane won't make it through the game. Like I said before, because Asahina made it through the last one.
Yeah.
And you can't deny the similarities. They're not the same person. They're not.
No.
But they are similar. Nekomaru won't make it through.
Yeah. Well,
if we were,
especially if he's the one who kills.
Well, okay. So one thing that I'm not so sure of about your idea is why would Nagito just lay there and pretend to be dead for so long?
Well, after they wanged him, they probably ran away without checking. Then he could just get back up and do whatever.
Why?
I'm not 100% sure, but it's possible. It's possible that if he thinks they killed him, he could still be unconscious.
I bet that whatever it was that happened does have something to do with the murder, whatever it's going to be. But I don't think. Well, I mean that's. But I don't agree with what you'd come up with. Mm-hmm. However, I mean, again, you need to be ready to gloat.
I'm always ready to gloat. That's not a good thing.
If we were going off of parallels to the first game, which isn't necessarily the case, but there have been enough of them that we probably ought to. I mean,
I think that thinking like that is a good thing.
Even if it's wrong, it is a tool that can be used. I do think that Teru Teru was kind of similar to Leon. I don't remember if we've said that in a video yet, but we've talked about it.
I could have sworn we have. But if we didn't, we did now, so nah.
He was unsatisfied with his own title and wanted a different one.
Right. Motivated by girls.
And motivated, well, not just girls, but motivated by sex.
Yeah.
Like, primarily by sex. And was not the person who intended to commit murder. Somebody else intended to commit murder, and then he went along with it, but turned himself into the killer.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying they're similar. If that's the case, then that means that the murderer in this one is either going to be Nekomaru, who it's not going to be Nekomaru. Fuyuhiko, but I still don't think so.
Right.
Or Akane. It's like those are the sort of
people with the shortest tempers.
The sort of Mondo-y characters. I mean, is there somebody that I forgot that has some other Mondo-ness to them?
No, I think you've nailed the most salient ones.
I mean, something like that. Basically, just like a parallel-y thing. I mean, really, Nekomaru is more like Kiyotaka.
Yeah.
Which would mean that if the parallelism is true, he'd die in the next trial.
Yes.
Now, I have no idea if any of that matters, but that's sort of what we're thinking at the moment.
But there's the theory. Enough stalling. The signboard says diner. I guess I should try going inside.
I like the pigeons. Or those seagulls. Darn trash-eating seagulls. Look, there used to be a Walmart parking lot in the town that the two of us grew up in, okay? And there was a flock of seagulls there.
Oh, God.
They were so loud and obnoxious. Okay, again, a flock of what kind of gulls?
Seagulls.
Seagulls.
I'll have you know, Oklahoma is not near the sea at all.
It's not remotely near it.
We're like the geographical center of the U.S.
It was like these dang scavengers.
Huh? That looks like Route 49.
Oh, it's you.
Dumbass.
I'm trying to eat right now. Go away, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko suddenly started yelling at me as he held a hamburger in one hand. Wait.
And don't inquire about any clicking sounds coming from my mouth. It's a cough drop.
Hold on. Why is he here? Why is that a weird question?
Because unlike Billy, I don't want to start coughing and choking every 3 lines. Wait, no, this is getting way too meta.
He wasn't at the restaurant. Why does he know about the new island? That's what he meant. I'll talk to you in just a second. Oh, really? Wow,
well,
there's nothing to explore here.
That's kind of interesting, isn't it? So, used to live right by Old Route 66.
Yeah. Hey, why are you here? How'd you find out we can go to this island?
Are you a monkey or something? Do you not understand human language?
Shut the hell up!
I told you to leave me alone when I am eating.
Jeez.
An annoying person went out of their way to tell me.
Mahiru. It was Mahiru. Annoying person?
Yeah, you're right. Then I found this place, and now I am eating here because I am hungry. Do you see this in my hand? This is called a hamburger. It is food.
Hamburger?
When you are hungry, you eat food. I am hungry, this is food. Thus I am eating it. In a diner, you get hamburgers. This is a diner.
You dine
Thus
in
I
a
am
diner?
here. Fuck you! Mystery solved! You happy now? So get the fuck out of here and go somewhere else!
Hey, about that annoying person.
It's got nothing to do
Ah! Mind your own business! It's got nothing to do with you!
Actually, it does have to do with me. I don't know what you're thinking, but we're all in this situation together. You're not the only one stuck on this island. We all have to work together. You should know that by now too, so... Why are you avoiding us?
Because of my image! I'm not avoiding you bastards. I've just decided not to rely on anyone.
That's the same thing! Not to rely on anyone?
That includes the Kuzuryu clan. I can still survive without relying on them.
What? Hey, are you actually...
That's what this is about. Okay.
Don't misunderstand.
Don't get it twisted. I'm a Yakuza by blood. It's not like I don't want to head the family business someday. I just want to prove I've earned it. Prove I can tough it on my own without relying on my clan.
He's kind of the anti-Byakuya. The reverse Byakuya.
And he's also the anti-Mondo, isn't he?
Yeah!
For Mondo, the most important thing to him was the crazy diamonds. He didn't want to be apart from them and was worried that he wasn't going to make it without them and had no meaning in his life without them. Fuyuhiko is trying to prove that...
He does have value without them.
Yeah, and he doesn't need them. Plus, even if I fail, the clan will still be around. My little sister would be happy to lead it.
Oh, you have a little sister? I haven't done your free time event yet.
This ain't a free time event, kid. Shut up.
Shut the hell up!
Why'd you let me bring that up anyway?
You brought that up yourself. I'm not mind controlling you, jeez.
Anyway,
I don't intend to spend any time with you guys. Nothing good can come of it.
Nothing good can come of it? Jeez.
Isn't it obvious? In this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan.
That isn't true in the slightest, but if that's what you think, buddy.
Well, if he's always all by himself, he'll generally be left alone. And
He'll be the perfect target for a killer, too.
And him being in a situation where he would be more likely to be tricked into something would not really happen. Haven't they all happened in vaguely social circumstances?
That's true, but then we're going to have to prove why he's not the killer every time.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or he'll be killed.
Those idiots, Byakuya and Teru, are proof of that. I mean, I don't think he's right, but I think there is some merit to what he's saying. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill.
Yeah, buddy. You're still saying that?
He's so full of crap.
Oh, yeah.
of course.
I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. I mean, that is like Byakuya in the first game, yeah. And I mean, he has to talk like that, and somebody has to. A couple of people have to.
Yeah. Even if you don't actually mean that, you're awful just for saying it.
In fact, he is taking the role of Byakuya here, isn't he?
Yeah.
Pretty much exactly. Off by himself, wants nothing to do with anybody, thinks they're all worthless. Maybe you're right more about the anti-Byakuya. You're the one who spoke to me without my permission, so don't get pissed at me.
I suppose there's actually some wisdom behind that.
If you're so upset, you don't have to stick around. Fuck off.
What the hell? It was stupid of me to talk to a guy like him. And that's it.
So these diners, I guess you'd call it like Americana?
Yeah, this is kind of like a 50s, 60s, 70s kind of era.
You still find stuff like this.
Like on the highways and whatnot.
You can find them, and, you know, with all the pictures on the walls.
So, like, with his outfit, he fits right in.
Yeah, he does. Anyway, my question is, I don't really know about stuff like this in other countries. Is there anything like this?
That's a good question.
Like the checkerboard motif, the bar stools, the old-timey jukebox. And I mean, the Route 49, I mean, yeah, it says PSP, and that's funny, but that's like a direct reference to like the old U.S. highways, like the highway routes that truckers would take. So I'm just wondering. They do have beer and whiskey and vodka and gin and rum and what? The good old Pork Burger Diner. I wonder why it made you walk in the diner first.
Yeah, I don't understand that. The diner signboard is spinning. Oh my, the look on that pig. Don't you want to eat me?
I thought that's what it looked like, but I wasn't gonna say anything because I don't want to be accused of euphemisming innuendos. And I don't want to talk about no piggy fine arts.
A spinning restaurant signboard on an uninhabited island is kind of freaky.
You know, I've never made a ground pork burger. Maybe I will. Was there nothing else?
Nope.
Chandler Beat.
Uh-oh! A scream! That voice just now! Wasn't that Ibuki?
But wait, we haven't explored everything.
No, this has to be one of those false alarms.
I'm sure you're right. That was a good scream, though. And we can just run down to the beach. Oh, she's like screaming because of the beach. No?
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Ibuki, are you all right? What happened? This is bad. I'm panicking so much I don't even have time to space my words. Wow, how'd I read that?
Easily.
What's going on? The killing started again.
Is Hiyoko killing a crab?
Huh?
Pointing!
And the tension is gone.
It's hard for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Look, over there. So I glanced over to the beach where Ibuki was pointing her finger. Ah, yes!
So you know what I'm thinking?
The water though!
So this is pretty amazing and everything, and I want to know what was in the other places. This is obviously important. If this advances the story, we'll have to back up.
Yeah. The game doesn't do that.
It's true, that's true.
It'll be okay, dude.
Okay, so Nekomaru.
Speed is adequate, but it's still not enough. Each blow you land is too soft.
But that might be because I'm like 4 times your size.
You use the tools you have.
What the heck is this? A fighting manga?
Aren't they just
Use your
playing?
muscles properly.
Yeah, he's training her.
Your body is going to waste.
Of course he's training her. That's what he do.
Shut up! All I gotta do is win.
What was that? You're gonna win against me? That's quite absurd.
That's pretty awesome. Also, Nekomaru had to have been the shut-upper in the very beginning of the chapter.
Yeah. I like the action lines, like not only off his fist, but his like towel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God! Had enough? Have you learned your lesson?
We're done for!
He's done it! Nekomaru Nidai's ultimate move, super body blow!
It's like everybody in Hajime no Ippo, everybody always talked about Ippo's finisher as the Dempsey roll, but that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. He beat everybody with the liver blow.
Yeah!
Every single time.
That's instant death! If she's lucky, she'll live another 5 minutes at best!
Oh, they're having fun. It's great.
Akane, at your current power level, you cannot even defeat a mere team manager. What are you saying? Why are you guys fighting? What's going on?
No, I'm actually surprised that Nekomaru has more fighting power than Akane. But, I mean, I was expecting that Peko would be on top.
Well,
Her ultimate talent is actually a combat art.
that's true.
But I don't think there's anybody else who would really be in the same category as those three.
Yeah, the monster trio, if you will.
Yeah, the athletes, like, I can't remember who it was that said it, but, like, we've got athletes. Our athletes will beat you up. And, I mean, you know, they're pretty scary.
Huh?
Ah, this isn't a fight. It's a one-sided beatdown. That's even worse. The rules for the school trip clearly state excessive violence is prohibited.
So, So Hajime quoted one of the Usami regulations. I know I'm holding on to those, but
There has to be a reason to
there has to be a reason they're still there, even if the reason is just to say Monokuma is different.
Yeah. What violence? This is not a real fight. We're trading.
Come on, guys, it's obvious. There we go. I bet you're envying that cough drop I had, right? I'm sorry I had a cough drop to deal with my scratchy voice.
But it looked like a real fight.
Huh?
Ha! I'm just a team manager. There's no way I'd be able to fight for real. That's kind of terrifying.
Well, I suppose what he's saying is that, he looks like he'd be more of the athlete type himself when you look at his steel body. But, that is his talent is quite happily training other people.
That's true.
Training!
We both agreed to this trading session. I'm not violating any rules at all. Unnecessary violence.
And besides, Akane's fine with the whole thing. I'm sure she wants to win, but
Even so, why the sudden interest in training?
it's a good thing. Why not?
I don't know why I'm asking this question.
If I gotta admit it,
What the?
She's alive! I guess her boobs absorbed most of the impact. I hit her in the stomach. She's not a weakling who get killed by a weak blow like that, lightning notwithstanding.
besides, Ibuki's really just wants to pay attention to Akane's boobs, apparently.
Of course she does.
He looked pretty strong, so I couldn't help but get excited. I thought sparring would help me burn off some of this energy, but I lost. More importantly, there's a lot of strong dudes in this world, huh?
Man, she was so pepped up, all the battle damage got healed.
Well, that's what you wanted.
What a bunch of battle-loving troublemakers.
Come on, it's like obvious. You walk up there and you see exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
I see.
Akane, it seems you're the type who learns through actions rather than words.
It's amazing she can even speak.
So I shall give you just one piece of advice.
Keep in mind, she may not be able to understand speech.
How you use your body and muscles, your positioning and your timing, it's all half-assed, like you're some kind of wild animal. You are not utilizing your ultimate gymnast talent well at all.
What was it that Nagito had said? If she gets into a
zone?
rhythm in her zone, then she can just flow freely and do everything extremely well. And if she can't, then she's useless.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Basics! Make sure you understand the basics! You'll always be second-rate if you just rely on instinct.
And he cut her right down. Her amazingly sharp instinct is, well, all she has. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You.
Damn it! Shut up.
The loser can't tell me to shut up.
Then
If you understand what I just said, come see me. When that time comes, I will fight you once again.
Don't forget.
You better not forget what you just said. My desire to win is pretty crazy.
I'll show you my.
I won't give up until I beat ya!
Oh God.
It's so much fun!
With wobbling steps, Akane left the beach. She's probably really hungry after taking that blow to the stomach.
If she eats some meat, she'll be alright.
however,
If she fought that fiercely with just her own style, how ominous. My hands are still numb. Woo!
See, that's why I thought that Akane would have been higher on the totem pole.
That girl.
She's
She's
probably...
probably gonna get even stronger.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to read the line. I'm so sorry.
yeah, you're probably right.
What kind of conversation is this? I feel like I've stepped into a different video game.
You're in the wrong genre, Hajime. Come on, get with it.
So, Ibuki, how's things? The more you fight, the stronger you get. That's what being a battle lover is all about. What kind of conclusion is that? An accurate one?
The
Kind of? Yeah.
right one. Okay, here's the thing: is it's funny to joke about something like that, and if you don't like that style of manga or whatever, so be it. But name me something where if you love it and do it all the time, you don't get better at it.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Oh,
You too. Basics are the foundation for everything.
You can go far on basics alone. A strong and understanding of the fundamentals of something, even if you don't possess advanced techniques or knowledge, can keep you on an even footing. I am not really any good at the Soulsborne games, but I've always been able to hold my own and win more than I lose in PvP, kind of by a lot actually, but I understand that I am no good because I see the videos and I am like, I am worthless compared to that.
No, I get that, but
But the thing is you dodge and then you hit them.
training that resembles an actual fight might be fun, but just be careful not to get hurt, both of you. It's not like we have a nurse or something.
It builds their bonds anyway.
Impossible!
Injuring an athlete would disgrace me as a team manager! That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they'll be all right. Like, that's the sort of thing that we want to see.
I mean, not this, but...
Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that we want to see. Though again,
Are you serious?
I'm definitely liking Monokuma 2 more than Monokuma 1.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, let's see what all the, buzz is about at the beach house.
What do you think, there's gonna be a party or something?
Oh.
We already had a party in the last chapter. A beach house is a house on the beach. What are you expecting?
Kazuichi!
You were expecting Kazuichi?
No one expects Kazuichi!
Well, I mean, I guess you find sharks at a beach?
Ah, yeah,
I
see?
mean, you don't, actually. If
Shut
you do,
up.
that's a problem, but...
Da-dun. Da-dun. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Movie reference!
That was terrifying, Kazuichi.
I thought this was a beach house since it's near the edge of the beach. It looks pretty luxurious. I guess it's a celebrity-style beach house.
What?
Oh!
I see the murder is going to take place at the beach house, let's say. Ah, a trash can.
Trash can, but I don't have anything I need to throw away, and there's no items in here either. There's a lot of drinks here, like water and coffee. But most of these drinks have colored dyes that might be bad for your health. Can we drink these for free?
Yes, you can.
There's a fancy-looking bench. It looks like something you'd see at a resort.
I mean, come on. This has to be related to whatever the murder is going to be.
Looks like this is the closet. The inside is...
Handprints.
Looks like a... looks like a small storage room. It's almost like a walk-in closet. Perfect for stashing a body.
Parallels.
There's surfboards arranged on the shelf, but I'm not into surfing, so it doesn't really matter to me.
I am.
This door leads to the road by the tunnel. I guess for now I should look around here more. Further proof that this is important because I'm not leaving. Looks like this is the shower room. There's a notice on the door.
I can't read it.
The water service is still repaired?
Yeah, okay, that's water. I was like, the service is still required?
Required. Judging from the illustration, it looks like it's being repaired or under construction, something like that.
I like how Kazuichi is just like patiently waiting.
Are you done? Okay, finally, jeez.
No.
Hey, doesn't this feel awesome? Like a celebrity's pad or something?
You know, I wonder if Kazuichi is going to make it through the game. Like Yasuhiro, we were expecting
That's a good point.
Yasuhiro was going to just go out immediately.
That's a good point. If he's the Yasuhiro analog, then... yeah. The shower is out of order, but the ambience is nice. And the fridge is stocked with loads of drinks. Plus, the beach outside feels so private. It's awesome.
No.
Also, did you see Akane? She was jumping around like that.
Yeah, have you seen Nagito lately?
I don't know what you're talking about. Compared to urban seas that are full of trash and debris, this place is completely different. We're the only ones on this island anyway, so anywhere we go is a private beach.
Hey.
Don't shatter my dreams like that with your fancy robot logic.
That's
Interesting that the mechanic, you know, is enjoying the bountiful nature.
Well, he's also a shark. You have to understand that.
That's right, and of course the shark would enjoy the beach.
More importantly, why don't we splash around at this private beach? This feels like you should have an item for this. Awesome! Totally awesome! Splashing around at such a gorgeous beach is really the best!
Well, we tried to go
to the Mono Mall, yeah.
but it wouldn't let us.
So this might be something we have to redo, if this is in fact one of those extra events. He's his usual happy-go-lucky self. Well, I guess that's one of his good qualities.
Miss Sonia.
I wonder if Miss Sonia would come too. I want to see Miss Sonia in a bikini.
So does everybody else. Also...
That's my name, don't wear it out. The look of shame on your face.
You can't.
What? Go away, buddy!
Whoa!
Oh, it's here!
Hey!
Why not? Are you trying to interfere with my love affair with Miss Sonia? Why did I word it like that? That's so strange.
I won't forgive you.
Changing in the beach house is prohibited. It would be bad if shameful peeking occurred. Ah, so you mean changing here isn't allowed, not going to the beach itself.
Huh?
Then I'll just have to come here after changing. I'm never gonna give her up. Never gonna let her down. Never gonna run around. And, okay, I'll stop. Oh my God.
Well done, Billy. Well done. Billy wins.
You might let her down, though.
Got it?
Anyway, breaking the rules is not allowed. Also, playing is fine, but please focus on your studies, too.
You
Ah! Ah! Oh, God!
This is definitely a different person, yes. Where's the rule breaker? I'll beat the crap out of him. No questions asked.
He's here! What are you holding? Is that a freaking LMG?
No, it's too small for that.
Well, he's small. He couldn't hold a full-sized LMG. That's an ammo belt for an LMG, Damon.
Okay,
It's
I mean, I
feeding into
guess
the side.
I guess you're right. And looking at the barrel, that makes sense. But I mean, isn't this an MMG? A micro machine gun?
It's a super light, a super LMG.
A slumug? Isn't that like
Slumming.
a slumming? Well, it's a machine gun, obviously. I've been dragging this thing around for a long time, but it's so big. Rule breakers will be shot to death. That's just common sense.
This is a reference to the chain gun in the first game.
There you
because
go.
they're talking about peeking.
Yep, you're right. That's
Otherwise,
it.
he wouldn't show up to say he'll enforce one of Monomi's rules.
What do you mean? Parallels to the first game? There's nothing like that here.
It's common sense where? It's not like we're under a military dictatorship, though I guess we kind of are. I mean...
I want to shoot something. I know I'm not allowed to, but I really want to shoot something right now. Where's that little girl, the one who likes to kill things? We're gonna be great friends.
Control yourself, please.
Hold it in. Hold it in.
I have iron willpower, so I'll endure it, no matter the cost, until the day someone finally breaks the rules. Although, I guess if that too is a parallel to the first game, it means I'm not going to shoot anybody. This gun will never go off.
That makes a lot of sense. Go away now. As you can see, it's very dangerous, so please refrain from changing at the beach house. Okay, that was a thing that happened. That was totally bizarre. Man, they're annoying.
Maybe Kazuichi is gonna kill Sonia.
Ooh. Yeah, I feel very tired all of a sudden.
And the murder is gonna be here.
This door leads to the beach. Ah, which reminds me. When we mentioned Nagito at the restaurant, Kazuichi looked pretty unsettled about something. I guess I should ask him about that. I could have asked Nekomaru about it because he was also acting a little fishy, but no.
Well, you know, Kazuichi seems like he'd be worse at hiding things than Nekomaru.
Yeah. Now that we've saved the game and I've had a nice refreshing cough drop, because seriously, what the hell, guys? Kazuichi! Where's Nagito? I don't know where he Nagi go.
Oh my god. Was that revenge for the intro?
Yes, it was.
Then why'd you take revenge on me?
Ah, which reminds me, I had something to ask you, Banana Shark. What? I'm already sweating. Well, it's about Nagito.
Kazuichi, are you Billy?
Of course I'm Billy. Every person who has this voice is Billy. Silly Damon.
Well, I'm gonna keep that in mind if you used it for Leon whenever we do his free time events.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to come up with a new voice then, aren't I?
Whoa!
No, really, you need to answer this question, though.
I haven't seen that guy all day. Do you know where he is? So about going to the beach and swimming with Miss Sonia.
Well,
I don't know. Seriously, don't ask me. Who cares about that crazy-ass bastard that may or may not be dying somewhere in a puddle of his own blood? What was that last part? Nothing? We need to search this island first and foremost. There might be a way to escape. Isn't that a good reason to not go and look for him, please?
how annoying.
So let's just end all annoying talk right here. That's it. All done.
I admit it would be quite interesting if Nagito did in fact get murdered by Kazuichi.
I also agree, but I think he's gonna last the entire game.
I don't know if he will last the whole game. I don't know. I'm not making a prediction, but I could see it both ways.
Yeah. He ended the conversation very forcibly. Just as I thought. He's definitely hiding something suspicious.
Hajime.
Oh, Hajime.
Oh, it's you, Chiaki. What happened?
Well, you went to the place you were supposed to go first, so you missed all the other dialogue.
Damn it!
Well,
I'm letting everyone else know too, but can you come to the ancient ruins in this island right away? You can, right? Right away, okay? Hurry up.
Based on her pushy tone, she might have found some kind of clue. Then, I guess I should head over to the ancient ruins and not worry about the Nagito thing just yet. Man, Kazuichi, you're just lucking out here. I know. That's how you know I'm Billy.
Well said!
Oh!
But we wanted to go look everywhere.
I think this is the last place I could have gone.
Go to the map! I guess you're right.
This is the last place I could have gone, which
Okay.
meant if I tried to go here first, I probably wouldn't have been able to get in.
Have we run into everybody? We hadn't run
No.
into Chiaki.
We hadn't run into Chiaki, Hiyoko.
No, Hiyoko and Mahiru were back
Oh, they were?
the showering.
Oh, you're right. Gundam. We hadn't run into Gundam.
We probably would have found Gundam in the ruins. And we don't know about Nagito, of course. Go back to the map.
No, he was grayed out.
Unknown, I suppose. Unknown status.
What the heck is this? Such a gigantic building. Some kind of final dungeon.
I mean-
RPG or something.
I'm like really concerned about going to the market.
I know, because how many of these events are we gonna miss because we can't go to the Mall?
The Mono Mishimama?
The Mono Machinima. The Mono Machinima.
However, it is clearly faded. It looks like an ancient ruin, which is, I believe, how it's marked on the map.
I mean, not only is there like continual dust coming off of it, but that's like a fallout door.
well,
It seems perhaps this is an actual ancient ruin.
If this is some kind of resort, then it might be some sort of like themey, parky kind
Yeah,
of
this
place.
is an island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. There is no way that an island of this size would have people with the skills to build this or the natural resources to construct it.
Yeah.
what's going on?
How should I say this? Don't you think this building resembles a school?
No way! Because that looks like the door in the front hallway.
Pope's Heek or something?
School?
My God, maybe this is what they found. That is in fact a school, isn't it?
Oh.
If it weren't for Byakuya and possibly Nagito, I wouldn't know. Is there who's on the other side?
I mean, we only had Junko's word on what was outside the school.
We never saw what was out there. Of course, according to Junko and noises that we heard before, and like Yasuhiro heard those noises before, people would occasionally try and storm the place to free the kids.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, I don't know how, but I do see what she means.
I mean, that door.
Yeah. There might be a resemblance.
And keep in mind the genre trope as well.
Mm-hmm.
You are told you're in one place, but why should you ever believe that you in fact are? We were concerned we weren't in Hope's Peak almost the entire time.
We still kind of believe we weren't. A little bit, you know?
I'm not prepared to say that we were.
Especially not now. To Hope's Peak Academy. Well, there are a lot of similar looking buildings. It's just a coincidence that this ruin looks similar.
Okay, what? Okay, I could totally believe that this would be taking place at the same time as the first game, except for Byakuya. A person can't be in two places at once. No, I mean, there's only 15 of the Togami kids, right?
Yeah.
So there's no way that Byakuya was the youngest, and then Byakuya was also somebody else. Like there aren't two different Byakuyas.
Yeah, probably not.
Right? With the same name though, and they're both Togamis. No way.
Now hold on a second though. Hold on a second, Damon. They all came from different mothers, remember?
So with that appearance and voice,
It could very well be that their father is named Byakuya too. So each woman named their child, if it was a boy, after their father.
that theoretically could have happened, yeah. But hold on. Okay, no, you're right. You
Just
said
a
each
matter
mother.
of genetics is
said
why they
each
look
mother.
similar.
Now, I don't know if I buy that,
But it's something to consider, right?
but that is worth thinking about. So I suppose we should assume... Okay, so how do you explain the Nagito thing? We not only get Makoto Naegi in Nagito Komaeda's name, but they have a similar physical appearance other than the fact that Nagito is like a foot taller than Makoto and about like 20 pounds heavier or something. But it's
not
like, why...
sure.
And then why would that happen at the same time as Byakuya?
Yeah, okay. I mean, I see what you're saying, and I don't really have an answer for it.
But we also still don't even know if this is real.
Right! I mean, you see, like, vines going into the windows.
But we also never knew if it was real in the first game.
My brain!
So it's worth considering the possibility that
But we haven't really made any progress.
that this is concurrent.
Yeah. It's possible. It's a coincidence, right? If there's an explosion outside here... If an explosion happens outside
This is
here...
chapter 2.
But wasn't in chapter 3 that Yasuhiro
No, it
did
was in
that?
chapter 2 because we thought it was the gun.
Yes! Oh my god!
If there's some loud noise,
That could be an explosion. You found something, right, Chiaki? What did you find? Please, I don't care what it is.
Hey, bastard.
I'll fucking cut you if this is a waste of time. Oh, I didn't know you were also here. That bitch over there kept bugging me, so I finally came.
Did you maybe find a way to get us off this island? Huh?
Nope.
Nothing like that.
Aww.
Aw, who cares? I should have played in the bath with Mahiru more.
Oh, jeez. Then, what in the world did you find?
Chiaki found something. I wonder what it is. I guess I'm going to have to manually talk to her, just like in all these other things.
How fascinating it would be if it was Nagito's body.
Yeah.
That's a narrative twist you just don't see coming.
Okay, let's see how many people I can talk to before it...
Ha! We'll reload if something happens.
Man, what the heck? I wanted to play with Mahiru in the bath some more, you pervert. Hey, after we finish exploring these ruins, let's forget about Nagito forever.
What? I was gonna say, why don't you talk about Sonya?
Let's invite Miss Sonia and have some fun splashing around at the private beach.
All right.
Oops, my bad. Everyone's invited, right? Right? Seriously, this guy, he's just so carefree when he's not blowing a gasket.
He knows exactly what he wants, and he runs towards or away from it all the time.
It appears.
I've talked to everyone, but nobody has seen Nagito.
Peko, my dear, I think I might need your help interrogating someone.
However,
Kazuichi and Nekomaru seemed uncomfortable discussing it. What are they hiding?
I'm so glad I'm not the only one who noticed.
Well, Peko is like fundamentally very serious. Mm-hmm. It's kind of interesting. Go ahead and check on the map again. And he's grayed out. Like, I like how there's a special is missing.
Chiaki was investigating this place really thoroughly. Is she a ruins enthusiast?
Well, I have spent quite a lot of time with ancient ruins in video games.
The Nekomaru, where's Nagito?
Very common setting.
I did not find anything at the beach that could help us escape. I mean, I was busy sparring with Takada, so, I hope we find something here.
I tried looking around the library, but I could not find a way to escape.
Wow.
However, I was able to read the newest issue of an occult magazine. That is quite a discovery.
We know.
Say, why is the newest issue here?
Hey! You're right! Because that was kind of a thing inside, in Hope's Peak. Was that none of them were up to date? None of the magazines.
Were they?
That's what Celeste said.
That's right, you're right. I mean, of course, this has been a major point in one of the Zero Escape games as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of the things you use to try and establish when something happens. However, something being up to date...
That would fit with Usami. Because she wants them to enjoy their time here.
Oh, that's a good point. I hadn't thought of it. Hadn't thought of it that way. I was approaching it from a different time. See, a different time. What the hell was that? What I mean is, just because it's up to date doesn't establish anything about when this is. It just means that this is happening concurrently with whatever point in time this happens in.
Yeah.
We don't know, however, what point in time it happens in, which only matters because it's the second game rather than the first one we say, standing outside the door to Flarking Hope's Peak.
Of course she'd be happy about that.
Hey, bastard.
I took the time to come all the way here. If it's a waste of my time, I'll fucking cut you. I'm so intimidating. Standing here, looking up at you, at your knee level. I understand you can just step on me and squish. But I will stab you with my little toothpick.
Right in the foot.
Fucker. It just occurred to me, but have you seen Nagito anywhere?
Ah!
What the hell was that, Kazuichi?
I haven't seen him, but I think maybe Kazuichi and Nekomaru, I don't know what you're talking about, might have seen him.
Oh, I see.
Get it together.
Jeez. This goes for Fuyuhiko too, but you boys should really get a hold of yourselves.
It's almost like she did hear him say that.
I just took a shower with Hyoko of all people.
Yeah, I know, that was really... Ahem!
What?
Nothing?
Hey, Hajime, come back here. We're not done talking.
Let me tell you this.
A new land has opened. However, it does not mean we will find salvation there. Grief is all that awaits us. But that would be quite entertaining. Do note that I didn't say anything about despair. That's different.
So he's saying he didn't find anything useful on this island? Is that it?
Nothing of interest either.
I see.
Coach Nekomaru sure is strong.
I like how she's calling him Coach. That's really cute.
I'm starting to get.
I'm
pumped up.
definitely gonna win before I get out of here.
She could at least make an effort to help us find a way out of here.
No, just let her do whatever. She's just gonna get upset if you try and make her do something she doesn't want to. I'm sorry, I don't have anything to say.
Why are you apologizing so suddenly?
I'm sorry about being sorry. I was so excited about the drugstore that I completely forgot to find a way off this island.
Okay, Mikan, I think you might need to take some tranquilizers.
Oh, I know where to find them.
You do! And you know how to take it safely without ODing. You go use your specialty, crazy woman. It sounds like she was only thinking about giving people shots. Then you didn't find any clues on how to get off this island at the drugstore?
I was really expecting one there too. Well, there was lots of medicine and lots of syringes and needles.
I don't want to talk to you anymore. So, shots then.
I'm sorry, I like shots.
So, Chiaki, how about that thing you found? Hey, what?
Giving them, not receiving them.
Hey, Chiaki, what did you find? If it's not a way off this island, Fuyuhiko will cut you. I mean, does it have something to do with this island's secret?
Shit! About that, I don't know.
Hey.
What do you mean, you don't know? It's like it doesn't belong with a building like this. I keep thinking about it, and it feels unnatural. Especially this door. It's like a comic book originally about baseball becoming a side-scrolling action game.
A comic book becoming a video game does seem pretty freaking strange. Interesting sport you went with there.
It's unnatural like that. It doesn't fit in.
I have no clue what you're talking about, Chiaki.
See?
Look, that door over there. The one that I just said, especially that door.
Door? Oh, you're talking about this door. Yeah.
We gotta look at the camera and the monitor.
Oh my god. One of those ominous surveillance cameras, just like it always is. Someone's monitoring us. All right, let's look at this door.
Wait.
No, it's too late now. Oh. No, excuse me, game. I think there's something more prevalent to look at
I like
here.
how the cursor keeps trying to go over there.
So...
Are we gonna throw a rock there and it's gonna start firing? Because, wait a minute, that means we really did, it really was a gun firing!
Yeah, you're right! Well, let's get close and see what happens.
Where's Nagito? We could have him go first.
It's hard to make out from all the dust, but this is the door you mean. Oh my god, that's a chain gun!
That's right.
Yeah, it looks like that's the door to the ruin.
Hey.
So, what's wrong with this door? Can you go inside?
You're looking right at it! There's a chain gun attached to the door!
Before we attempt to go inside, I think Billy is right. We probably ought to be kind of concerned about the chain gun. Let's try brushing off some of this dust and clearing some of these root things off the door. If you do, I'm pretty sure you'll understand what I mean by unnatural.
I mean, I understand she's talking about, like, it's a freaking vault door, but I think the chain gun, once again, is getting ignored.
Turns out to be a red herring the whole time.
Probably, yes.
There's another parallel.
For now.
I don't really understand, but I guess we should try what she says.
Gee, maybe you're right. Maybe this is gonna, like, kind of closely be the analog of...
I mean, we drew parallels with the characters earlier, like several episodes ago.
I don't think we actually did that in the video, though.
Didn't we? I could have sworn we did.
I'm pretty sure we didn't.
Oh.
But anyway, there's just a surprising amount of parallel between the characters.
Mm-hmm.
They all have something of an analog that they have a lot in common with.
Yeah. You're right. Just as Chiaki said, we brushed off the dust and cleared the roots that were stuck to the door and somehow didn't get gunned down. And then... What is this door? It doesn't feel like it belongs in an ancient ruin.
What's going on?
It's like a door from a sci-fi movie, don't you think? It definitely doesn't fit with an ancient ruin.
And what is this symbol on the door?
Oh?
It looks like it's Japanese.
Oh!
Oh, you're totally right.
Yeah, I was trying to read it, but, I mean, Hajime's in the way. I'm sorry if it's just my misunderstanding, but I think it says Sha. Or, to me, it looks like it says Mirai, future.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, could it really be future? Because I wanted to see what Hajime was standing in front of. Because I was thinking that future was not going to...
Yeah.
That's too obvious, right?
I mean, this is the second time Future has shown up.
Although, weren't you Is it?
The Mirai Hotel.
Oh, you're right.
So does that mean that this is in the future, or that that's in the future?
Red herring isn't the right word.
Blue salmon. What?
If they're dangling something like that in front of our face,
Right.
then it can't be so simple. You remember how earlier, not in the video, we seem to be having all sorts of conversations
I know, we're kind of failing if you think about it.
But we had a conversation earlier about the time machine.
Yeah,
Like,
how it might have actually been a time machine and
instead
not
of
the
an
air purifier.
And then we walk up to the vault door of Hope's Peak and it says Meat Eye on it.
Yeah. Future?
Okay, it was just a symbol. Hey, who cares about a symbol on the door?
People like us who examine things and think about them.
Yeah, well, who the fuck are you guys? You're not here.
We're the Bittersweet Gamers.
I don't give a shit who you are. You get in my way, I'll fucking cut you.
Boy, I am like 5 times your size, son.
More importantly, how do you open it? Who's inside? Oh, Freudian slip. It looks like there's a liquid crystal display next to the door. Could the two be related?
You know what it could also be related? The freaking gun!
What gun? Oh, right. That must be the key to open the door.
Uh-oh, Fuyuhiko. Your congeniality is showing.
What about Kazuichi? Don't we need to get him up here? Isn't this the sort of thing he's good with?
Well, I mean, we're not sure how much of this is engineering and how much of this would be like computer stuff.
Fair point. It's probably set to open when you type the password.
You seem to be familiar with this sort of thing.
I'm not fucking stupid!
Yes, yes.
Acting all high and mighty. So what's next?
Well, who are you? You do this all the time.
I know, he's horning in on my shtick. It's obviously impossible to put in the password without any hints. Are you saying a normal person can't open it, but a Yakuza can? That's hilarious.
Shut up!
If we just type whatever, we might get it right.
Or the gun will shoot us. The gun that's right there, not covered in dust and vines and stuff.
What gun?
Hold it.
I think we should wait. Everybody seems to be ignoring this rather important point. But again, doesn't it seem dangerous to get the password wrong?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
God.
See?
Well, I'm not trying to cause some sort of a panic. Nor do I want to make too much of an unnecessarily big deal out of it, but that thing next to the panel with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cylinders, doesn't that perhaps look like one may be able to conceive of it as a gun? In fact, that's totally a gun.
Gun? Oh God, you're right! Huh? That's a gun!
What the hell did you think it was? You idiot!
I thought it was like an eye scanner or something.
Did you think that somebody just took some pipes and taped them all together and then stuck it in front of the goddamn door that says fucking future?
So,
If that indeed is a gun and not a bunch of pipes taped together, it is probably very dangerous. It is possible that you might get shot if you mess up the password, right? Damn it!
I know, you wanted to sound smart, didn't you?
It can't be helped. Looks like it's better if we don't mess with it for now.
He really wanted to be helpful. That's what it is.
You're
He's
right.
like, damn it!
You're absolutely right.
Because he dropped the whole act for 2 lines.
Yeah, and he had like these normal looks on his face.
And that's when Hiyoko pounced on him. When he showed weakness.
Because the thing is, he's obviously a decent guy.
Yeah! He's just very tsundere.
I don't know if I'd call him that, but he's definitely he's extremely concerned with his image.
He's totally freaked out.
Shut the hell up!
You do it then!
I mean, I'm probably short enough that it would just shoot right over me.
But still, a building that looks like an ancient ruin with a door that looks like it's from a sci-fi film, again, with a gun!
On an island that looks like it's from Gilligan's Island.
And there's giant robots.
Oh, it's a pretty sweet place when you kind of put it all together, isn't it?
This is definitely unnatural. This is probably an important place.
Important place, huh? The problem is, how is it important? I mean, that's kind of important.
Well, you know, if everybody maybe had their memories, it might be easier to recognize this as Hope's Peak.
Well, someone kind of did.
Maybe you should say something about that. Oh, are you going to tell us that we need to just get along, or are you going to tell us this isn't really relevant to you guys, so you can just leave?
Probably that, yeah.
Silence, huh?
You're both quiet.
Not that we're complaining, mind.
I'll beat you up.
What's going on? You guys know about this building too, right? Just be honest with us.
I'm sorry.
No, I have no idea at all.
When she's talking like this, it makes me hate her even more. I don't know either.
Punt! Like punt him in front of the machine gun. For now, everyone should focus on gathering the hope fragments.
No, kill yourselves. You should totally kill each other to get off the island.
No hope fragments.
I won't be fooled.
Hey, there's no way you guys don't know at least the bear. Don't just show up and tell some lousy lies.
I don't know. I'm wondering if Monomi is more in charge of this place than Monokuma.
Who knows? And I realize the irony of me saying that statement. You guys are probably the ones who covered that door with dust, right?
And again goes Hiyoko, who is surprisingly competent. Just as I thought. You guys really were hiding it on purpose, right?
Well, you don't hide something accidentally.
Oh, I'm sorry. I made an observation
okay,
that's
Mikan, it's
likely
okay.
correct.
Hey,
Hey, don't talk like we're equals, you trashy bitch.
Oh, I'm sorry.
you nasty pig.
Say you're sorry, bitch.
I do that all the time. I just said it. I just said I'm sorry for like the 45th time this episode.
Putting those two aside.
I'm sorry you put me aside.
Mikan is so funny. Is it possible that there's a connection between this door and the reason this island is uninhabited? I'm not just a musclehead, everyone.
Oh, no, he's not.
For example, this place might be a shelter, and there might be natives inside.
Now, that part's pretty dumb, but the shelter part, you know.
Hey.
I mean, if that is Hope's Peak from one, then that's
Then-
technically true.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Just the natives part.
Yeah.
Is something happening that would make them hide in a shelter? Because if so, we're all screwed.
You're getting all riled up.
Several possibilities cross my mind.
I'm now going to list all the reasons from the first game to draw more parallels.
But it looks like there's no way to confirm it yet. That door is really sturdy. But not in a material sense.
I mean, it's made of metal. How sturdy do you want it?
More essential, fundamental than that.
Huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
Him use big words that Kane no understand.
Hey.
For instance, even though Monomi and I can come and go as we please, we can't enter what's beyond that door.
That would be getting into the other despair's way.
That's exactly what I was about to say, yeah.
Huh? You can't go inside too? Does that mean you're the same as me and...
Shut up! Shut up! This is why you're so annoying!
Hey, keep your tongue in your mouth.
And that's the end of her as she's launched off.
Supersonic meteor.
I was about to say
God!
she's launched off by Pegasus New Seiken!
You're right!
Which is exactly what happened! See? See?
Well, now.
There! Now that I've shut up my sister with the fantastic Pegasus New Seiken, this is the mystery of Jabberwock Island. A mystery that even Monomi and I can't solve. That's why I have high expectations for you guys. One day, you'll be able to solve that mystery, you'll open the door, and then you'll face 6 kids, and everyone's gonna be so freaked out! That seems easy enough. All we gotta do is remember what that black and white tanuki said before. Hey, Why are there 16 of you? If a total of 15 students from Hope's Peak Academy were arranged to come to this island... I got it! That's right! There's probably a traitor I don't even know about hiding among the group.
I choose Nagito. He's the most obvious.
Can't be him.
I know.
Just kidding!
I know.
There's a traitor amongst us. That's what that ugly Tanuki said before.
Fine.
Oh, calling me ugly and a tanuki after I used a move from Saint Seiya.
I know, that was pretty awesome.
Those kinds of silly names don't depress me in the slightest.
Hello.
He's totally depressed.
It's not fair. Nobody really understands the way that I feel in my heart of hearts. If there's a traitor, they probably know how to open the door, right? Although... no.
Not necessarily.
Or at all. Unless it was Byakuya, the only person who's in both.
Right.
That'd be an interesting door. Makes him skinny every time he goes in and fat whenever he leaves. Look, I'm not saying this is taking place at the same time. We still don't know. It's just we never had that as a possibility before, but we do now.
Yeah.
But Monokuma and Monomi can't go in.
Yeah.
So they're either horning in on some other Ultimate Despair's turf. They're not related.
Right.
But anyway, if they can't, why would the traitor be able to do that? Remember, Monomi could transform a chicken into a cow.
Yeah.
So, man, there's probably boats or a way to contact the outside world or something beyond that door. In Danganronpa 1, everyone was trying to get out of Hope's Peak, get out of the door,
to get in.
And now we're trying to get in.
Oh.
Or maybe whoever's controlling Monokuma and Monomi is hiding there.
That's something to consider, yeah.
I don't think it's true, though, because we
I
know
don't
what's...
believe it either.
We don't know what's in there.
We suspect.
We don't know if that's the Hope's Peak they were in Danganronpa 1. We don't know if that's even Hope's Peak at all.
Yeah.
We don't know if any of this is real.
Right.
Well, they're in the same reel as the other one?
Yeah.
It's so complicated. But do you really think there's a traitor among us? Even though I'm really suspicious and I know it, it's certainly not me. Do you want me to give you money?
Now I'm suspecting her even more. Of being the traitor. I already suspected her of being crazy stalker woman.
No
I'm
shit.
sorry, I'm the most suspicious person to Billy.
And Damon has died.
Cough drop. Need cough drop. Of course there is. Who the hell is it? Hurry up and confess.
Because that'll work. There's no traitor anywhere.
I'm sorry, I don't have my voice.
Hey, bastard.
Monokuma, what about you? You're the one who mentioned it.
Brilliant, Fuyuhiko. You figured it out. Monokuma is the traitor.
No, I think... I'm sure he knows. Fiend. What's so funny?
Hey.
No, just... Have you guys heard of an organization called World Ender? It's most certainly not the ultimate despair. How fascinating. How... And I'm going to use this word extremely specifically. How parallel. Can't go in there.
Yeah.
World Ender and Ultimate Despair ain't the same world, whatever.
Nope. World Ender?
I'm the one asking you a question. Don't just change the subject.
Come on.
I understand why you'd want to just ignore it. World Ender is such an embarrassing name. So embarrassing that only middle school students, Gundam. No, wait, elementary school students would come up with it. It's totally like the name of the bad guys in a 1970s Super Sentai. The name is unavoidable because that organization actually exists.
So what?
So what is this organization?
I know, the name is just so nebulous, right?
I have no idea what their idea could be, what their goal is.
Yeah.
Well, it's literally what it says. That's probably why that's the name.
Believe it!
Those guys already ended the world. Ended the world!
Hey,
That's not an overstatement or a metaphor, you know. Those guys really did end the world. They had giant robots smashing everything. So, don't you think it's appropriate to call them World Ender? You mean they're a terrorist organization?
Now see, this is far more believable than what we saw in Dangan 1.
Yeah, that's true. No Monokuma heads everywhere.
Yeah.
Looks really like the apocalypse swept through.
Mm-hmm.
Terrorist, huh? That might be accurate. But only losers are terrorists. If they manage to win, they become heroes.
I see, the winner writes the history books, is that it?
The winner does write the history books, but I don't think anybody would consider people who do this.
Oh no, of course not. Jeez.
By the way, as somebody who is a big fan of Three Kingdoms China, I'm going to tell you what. We know who won. We know who wrote the history books. We don't know how reliable all of it is, but there is a vast amount of history thanks to Chinese bureaucracy. But were they really the winners who, quote unquote, wrote the history books? For God's sake, we're still debating who was right 2,000 years later.
It's a fair point. That's a fair point.
So, I mean, I'm not trying to like completely discount the winners write the history books idea, but it's not an absolute sense.
Right.
In that sense, and this totally reveals my bias, they're more like heroes. They're the heroes who ended the world.
What the fudge?
What's going on?
So what? Don't say things that don't make sense. Don't tell me you're gonna say this organization is the one putting us through all this crap.
World Ender, are you saying that you and Monomi are also members of that organization?
who knows?
The only thing I can tell you is the organization that the traitor is working for. The ones who brought you to this island.
What?
World Ender is behind it all!
Oh. Okay, so what if the Ultimate Despair is separate from World Ender?
Okay, then what about it?
I'm not sure, but
That would-
seems
that
to
would
be
certainly-
what he's implying.
It very well could be. It would certainly explain why Monokuma 2 is so different from Monokuma 1.
Are you kidding me?
Why are we being targeted by a horrifying organization like that?
Don't panic.
It's just another made-up story to trick us. Like when he said we lost our school memories.
But panicking is my specialty.
And we did lose our memories, but I can't suspend my disbelief for something as ridiculous as World Ender. There's no way that organization or the traitor exists. Don't start suspecting me now. Monokuma, I shall listen to you spout nonsense all you want, while I puff cigar smoke at your lifeless body. It means he's on our side.
Okay,
Like
okay.
Gundam, he's like, blather all you want after I have killed you.
I see. Okay, I was like,
It's like
what the hell?
Gundam's a great guy.
He
It's
is.
Just
Just
he's
gotta translate what he
he's
says.
just firmly in Chunibyo land.
That's...
My, I was kind enough to keep you guys informed. Are you calling me a liar? I told you all the things that it wasn't going to be. I brought up all the plot twists from another game that weren't going to be here, and I gave you this information now. Why don't you trust me at all?
I can trust you about as far as I can throw you. No, wait, I can actually probably throw you pretty far. Never mind.
If you keep acting like that, I'll do this and that to your various body parts. That's a euphemism.
I don't know how to take that, and that terrifies me.
Silence!
Anyway, I'm telling the truth this time. this time. The World Ender organization is the final boss of this island.
Oh, that was a flip.
My voice. Plus, one of their members is hiding among you guys. That's why you guys gotta find that traitor and kill them dead. That's different, isn't it? He even changed the story, huh?
Yeah. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want to worry about digesting that at this present time.
Yeah,
Let's move on.
but okay.
Hey!
Hey, you better stop or I'll threaten you pointlessly like I always do because I don't have any real power and I guess I just kind of useless at this
You
point.
be quiet!
Oh God, no!
I'm gonna punish you.
Big brother defying trash like you needs to be punished. Now let me think of another shonen battle manga super move.
You're not going to use the Hiryu Shoten, are you?
I said shonen battle manga, not that romance crap.
Oh.
Who cares about that?
No, don't pull my ears. They're gonna come off. That happened. Monokuma and Monomi departed from the area,
Thank God I couldn't keep going.
leaving the rest of us dazed and confused. What was that just now?
Well, we'll have to figure it out next time.
What's going on?
Is there anybody who understood what he was talking about?
Hey,
like maybe a traitor?
That's a good point.
All right, you see that? I tried to trick him. Although, since I said it out loud, that's kind of not the
Is it
thing
you?
that we're really... We'll see you next episode, everyone.
Oi! Not a clue. Your little bait didn't work either.
Dang it!
Hey!
For now, since the sun is setting and I'm clearly the leader, we should just go home for the day. I think it's a waste of time for us to keep thinking about this,
Oh,
bittersweet gamers.
Don't make us suspect you. Because
Well,
if this is a
there's
video game...
more than a couple of reasons to suspect her. We'll get to that. No, I mean, she's nice to Monomi.
Yeah.
Consistently talks to her in the she invited her to the girls only party, and then there she even specifically was the person giving her food.
Yeah.
She's remarkably perceptive. She's leading us around, and if this is
Like a virtual video game world, she is the ultimate gamer.
there can't be no connection.
I know, but I really like her. I don't want her to be the traitor. You're probably right.
Hey!
But it's getting dark soon, so going home might be a better idea. Although I guess it really doesn't matter, huh? Well, let's just call it a day.
After exploring the new island, all we've uncovered...
Is that we finally hit something like a stopping point. This is a great way to recap next time, and oh god, we have no voice, neither of us.
Danganronpa. Danganronpa.